Welcome back, guys. So we're back at it with another little video here. This one's going to be revolving around this 8-inch custom-made tip from Wesley Fabrications. We'll get a little more in depth on that, but this is kind of just going to be about the 4-inch turbo back exhaust that we have dumped out my rear axle, etc. A bunch of little exhaust videos. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. It took a little bit of time making, but it's definitely worth it for you guys. So this first clip right here is gonna start off with just me inside of the truck, you know, cab noise wise, you know, listening for that drone noise, and so you guys get an idea how it sounds like inside of the cab, not just outside, because of course, anytime anyone takes a video of their camera, you know, 3 feet away from their exhaust, on the ground, of course it's gonna sound loud. So here's a little scenario inside of the cab to give you guys an idea of the sound, then we're gonna move on from there. So here's about, let's see, about 40 miles an hour. Gonna get on a little bit, just kind of cab noise. Still hear pretty good. This with the windows all up anyways. So I mean, it's still pretty loud just from inside of the cab too. And like I said, all the windows are rolled up. And I love it. Love that Chewbacca. I mean, overall, I really do love this exhaust. I mean, it's a 4-inch turbo back, and it's just dumped right there at the rear axle with that 8-inch tip from Wesley Fab. It sounds great, and it echoes a lot more. It's more of a deeper rumble than, you know, if you were just to straight pipe it and let it exit out the rear of the bed like, you know, it normally would. It's just more throaty. It's a lot deeper. It's kind of difficult to explain, but it's a lot louder for sure than it just having it a plain straight pipe. And I mean, I would recommend it. I love it, honestly. And so the main advantage about not only the sound, even though that sounds amazing, you're also going to lower your temperatures of your truck. It's also going to add just a little bit of horsepower. It's going to be like nothing amazing. It's not going to be a day and night difference. Like you jump it in, you're like, holy cow, it's pulling me in the back of my seat. So I mean, there's a few little pros and cons, you know, a straight pipe in your truck. I've had a 6-inch and an 8-inch. I definitely recommend the 8-inch. 10-inch starts to get a little too big, and it's kind of like super egotistical. It's really, I don't know how you'd explain it, but it's just like, dude, dude's got a massive freaking tip, like, you know, typical diesel guy. A 6-inch is kind of small, you know, it looks neat, but it doesn't really catch attention. I really think an 8-inch tip, you know, is a perfect go-to. Here's a little clip of just the 8-inch tip, you know, where I dumped it at the exhaust, and you can still see plenty of it. It's not too big, you know, it's not small. I think it's just a perfect size. They're super loud. I really do love my setup. Like I said, that's a 4-inch turbo back exhaust with an 8-inch tip from Wesley Fabrications. I'm gonna pull the tip off real quick and show you guys. I never really had the opportunity to show you guys the tip itself. I'll kind of show you how it bolts up and everything. Very reasonable cost just because, you know, it's already gonna be powdered. It's custom. You give him your type of design that you want and he's gonna figure out a way to make it for you, and no one else is gonna have that design. So like I said, I'm gonna show you guys this tip, go a little more in depth with it, and show you how freaking sweet this thing is. So it's very dirty and sooty, but I'm gonna clean this up and I'm gonna show you this baby. Oh wow, look how nasty that thing is. I have not taken this thing off in, gosh, since September or something like that. But we're gonna be using some Voodoo Ride wheel cleaner. Actually, only reason I'm gonna use this is it's more dusty and grimy, kind of like wheels. And this actually took off all of my brake dust and everything from behind my wheels on that. So I figured if that can tackle that, should be able to tackle this. So like after an hour of cleaning it, we finally got it cleaned up. Here it is. It was very sooty and very dirty. I mean, that's what you get over time. But I mean, look how big this guy is. I mean, this is just an 8-inch tip right here. Like I said, anything bigger than this, like a 10 or 12, is outrageous. I mean, look at it compared to my head. And then my chest, I mean, it's already a good sized tip. So, I mean, I really don't see why you would want anything bigger than this. But this is the Wesley Fab. He's got Titan written on that side of it. And then he's got the overlays that sit on top. And then over on this side, is that upside down? That's upside down. Ugh, okay. And then on this side, he's got his Wesley Fab logo. And with these overlays, the thing that I like about it is that like it's the octagon, or it's some type of shape. Octagon, something like that, or it's a shape. I like that octagon or whatever it's got on it. And then it goes down at an angle. So it's got like a little cut to it. So it's not just like a flat, you know, round tip. So not only does the overlays, you know, add character, the fact that it says Titan, my truck on it, I mean, it's just got a lot of a character, and it's plenty big for its size. I mean, it's just, the design, it's amazing. He even went all the way around. Oh, I forgot to put that one in. He even went all the way around on this tip right here. On these, there's never, you know, time or expense wasted on it. Like, he puts max effort in everything he does. It was kind of hard to clean, but I mean, with everything nice, there comes consequences. You know, you got to consequences. You got to work for them. And I mean, it wasn't really hard, just time consuming, honestly. Just taking out all the little screws on it. It wasn't hard to put back together. I mean, it's common sense. All these overlays go a certain way, so there's no way you could flip them around backwards or put them upside down or anything like that. So I mean, on something like this, if you roll a lot of coal, you're gonna have fun cleaning this thing. But definitely, this thing is a beast, and I would highly recommend getting one from Wesley Fab, guys. So we're gonna go ahead, put that thing back on, and enjoy this little edit. Thank you guys for watching.